6.
No. I want you to take 8 penetrating damage. You feel a jolt of energy that just travels all throughout your body, Alexander. And
It's cold.
the actual necklace really has a bright aura to it now.
Oh, I got a flashlight. Yeah, it's like this shit's glowing. Make it stop. It's hurting my eyes.
Like, totally. Yeah.
So, did my 12 let me pick this thing up, or did it just fail because the thing is blinding me and I'm getting stabbed by a ghost?
Yeah, you can lift it up a little bit, but then you just drop it back down to the stone floor. Poof, a little bit of dust comes out from the sides.
That was not perception, though.
And the perception check was for what, like traps and...
I was looking for a way to open it.
Mechanism.
Yeah, there's a little mechanism there at the bottom.
Now I will search for a trap.
I just kind of sang a typical canary, trying to use brute strength when brains are needed.
And now that's 12.
No, you don't see any traps.
I will flip that switch.
Nothing happens. You hear a click, 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 but nothing happens now. It seems like it seems like it might be broken now.
Maybe Alexander needs to put his necklace on it.
Oh, meaning
At this point, I asked, "Did you guys see this thing glowing?" And I pull it out of my shirt.
meaning that the canary broke it just now, lifting the damn altar up.
Do a slow turn towards Alexander.
What?
Slowly take my glove off, walk over to him, and slap him across the mouth.
You do hear Alexander kind of grimace a little bit.
And I pull the necklace out and go, "Why is this thing glowing? Elephant, do you want this back?"
It is glowing pretty bright actually.
Be like, "Yeah, I don't want a lantern for a neck piece."
Well, it had a slight, a very low tinge type of aura to it, but when you got close to that rune, that's when it just kind of went crazy, and then it shocked you.
Yep.
For penetrating damage. Ooh,
I'm not
penetrating
touching
damage.
that thing.
Elephane, would you be able to ascertain why it's broken, if there's any way of actually fixing it, or if there's any alternative way of opening it, other than just using brute strength?
I could stand on one side, Elephant could stand on the other, and we both could try to lift it up.
And break it more.
Yeah.
I could go get a hammer from the farm and just beat the shit out of it until it breaks.
You are
Hey
awesome,
guys,
though.
was this ruin here before? Or is this
Yes.
new?
Yeah,
It's
it's
always been here.
there.
I take out the drawing of the rune that I have and compare it and see if it is the exact same rune as it was before.
Yeah, oh, it definitely is. It's the same thing.
I'm gonna take some white out.
As much as you can
deliver that
tell,
rune.
yeah, it is.
What's the history of this rune?
This place used to be an elvish city, and this was here when we got here. Some big evil demon was using it to do warships and whatnot.
Can we do an arcane lore check on these? On the necklace and this rune?
And what it is, we believe that this actual rune was used in a way to, David, please correct me if I'm wrong, imprison a demon named Mathalan, and the chain, as you can see here, has several missing links. We believe the chain was broken, which is what actually released the imprisonment and allowed Mathalan to actually escape, and he then possessed a elven hunter,
Correct.
whose name escapes me at this very moment in time.
It escapes me as well.
Yeah.
It started with an
Like
H
me.
or something like that.
Yeah, it was like how
We should call him Harkabot.
Yeah. I say the name that I can't remember at the second, and that's what we believe that this actual rune represents. This rune represented.
I think it wasn't it Harlan or something like that?
Yeah, it was something like that.
I just got to remember Harley and then Harlan. Harley. Okay,
Dave,
I got it.
Is there any way I can touch the altar without going anywhere near our unfriendly rune? Like Spider-Man the wall?
I
You
turned to
can.
Elephane, and I wonder if Elephane heard my question.
Yeah, I was gonna search if there's a way to fix it or find another way through it.
Yeah, if you want to give me a cunning engineering check, absolutely, you can. You can definitely tell that, and it's still clicking. You know, still
13.
13. Yeah, you're able to mess with it for about 10-15 minutes, and you're able to get it to stop clicking, and you're able to line the gears back up, and you think it may be okay now.
Guess I'll
And
flip
then
the
the
switch again.
Canari's getting close to try to lift it again. No, I'm just kidding.
I turn to face Alexander, remove my glove again.
I stick my foot back and boot.
You sandbagging son of a bitch.
No, I'm just waiting for it to open.
Yeah, are you gonna hit the switch this time there, Elephane?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it opens up.
Huzzah!
And you see a pitch black staircase descending into darkness.
Is the necklace still glowing?
It is, for the time being, yeah, it is. As you get further
As I-
away from the rune, it does...
The dimmons?
Yeah, it definitely rescinds down.
It dimmons.
I
It does
frown
demons.
when I see on the underside of the altar there's a strange kind of disc-shaped thing with a picture of a kind of crescent-shaped yellow thing there, which I don't quite recognize. I kind of frown a little.
No, do what now?
It's my way of saying there's a banana sticker there.
Oh, the banana sticker from the 4th edition game.
Why are there banana stickers?
So it looks like Alcine's
But I don't
been
know what a
here.
banana is, and I don't know what a sticker is. So I was trying to describe it in such a way that my character would understand.
You're talking about this right here?
No. I was talking when the actual altar moves out of place to expose the actual stairs that on the underside. There's a banana sticker. Never mind. It was a really bad cross-reference joke to the other game on Thursday. Sorry.
On the
I wonder
sticker,
if there's any goblins here.
on the sticker it says, "Hi Shaman, Sankasog was here. I was kicking ass and chewing bubblegum."
I want to be friends with High Shaman Zonkazog. He can kick
Okay.
ass.
Okay, I turn to Alexander and say, as you had the foresight of bringing a lantern, maybe we should light it and you can lead the way down.
I like
Or you can use your light spell.
Yeah.
Or that
both have
works.
light spells.
Yeah, your homegrown DM, light spell courtesy of Dave.
I
more than welcome
go
to
one
use that.
better than that. I use my talent, my primal magic talent, and I actually create a small flame in my hand, and it just glows with an eerie light and costs nothing to actually use.
Touched. I'll change that next game. You better believe that if you're gonna go around the 1 mana spell. Oh yeah, I'll change that.
That one's not too bad.
hmm
I spark up the.
It's the
I light
novice
the
thing that says
lantern.
I can create a small flame in my hand without spending mana points. The flame can't be used in combat, but can set mundane items alight. It remains in your hand until dismissed. Creating and dismissing the flame is a free action, according to this.
Yep, we'll change that.
So
I'm just
does he
fine.
use his magical fire to light the lantern
Sure,
after I
he-
put the oil in it?
No, I just create a small ball of flame.
That's like a
and
little
use
orb
that
in
as
his
light
hand.
source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who all is
Oh.
descending down into the darkness with a light source?
I'm gonna use my cell phone.
Your cell phone?
I look
Yeah.
at the strange, kind of square-shaped object that Vey has in her hand, and what kind of witchcraft is this?
I go, can I order a pizza?
No, I'm just using my orb of light.
I have a lit lantern. I kind of fast fashion it to my belt. so it doesn't really get in the way.
As you catch fire. Oh my god, my leg! It's on fire.
It's gonna be hard to fight with a lantern. Never mind then, I just hold it in my hand. That my shield isn't in.
I take it you don't want any light, again, Elephane?
Oh, that much light. I don't think I need any.
What happens if you get into a big fight in this massive open room? And you can't see, and you trip, and you bash your face open.
That means I can stealth easier.
I recommend as we go down in the order
Right.
of Alexander with Elephane close behind. And Elephane, would you be able to keep your keen eyes out for any potential hazards along the way, please?
Indeed you do.
And maybe myself and Vay carrying, following up just behind at a slightly discreet distance.
You guys can put your maps on about 80-90%. It's scaled up to use about there. But
Do we have any buff spells anybody wants to cast before we go?
There is no lighting in here, and this area is pitch black. This is all my stuff, so I've got some little citations I want to read about the area. So this area is pitch black with a wave of heat that has hit you directly in the face. The steamy humidity almost takes your breath as you descend into the darkness. In the distance, you can hear the cracks and splits of wood, concrete, and earth. Light water drops not only hit you in the face, but they can also be heard as echoes off into the distance into the darkness. The walls are cut with exquisite craftsmanship. The panels are nearly perfect and evenly square. Small ventilation shafts are spaced every 15 foot. The ceiling is about 12 foot high, and blah 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 blah. You'll find out later. What seems blah blah blah. There is a light buildup of slime on the wall and on the floors, which appears to have no effect on your movements at a normal walking pace.
Okay.
So that's basically the description of the area around you currently.
I listen to the dropping water, and I stop and I go, it sounds like there's a dark spawn taking a piss in the distance.
It's
here,
bare
drop-
and moist
drop.
down here.
Yeah, someone's been using this as an outhouse. Shall we go?
There's no smell of urine.
I was just making, I was just making another stupid joke.
No,
The
it's
hallway
okay.
is wide enough we can walk side by side, right?
Almost, but not quite.
How high is the roof?
I had just said that
12
it is
feet.
12 feet.
Okay. I missed that, sorry. I was
It's
gonna be
okay.
like, if it's
I appreciate
my
you paying
character might be
attention.
hitting his head.
No problem. I always appreciate everyone paying attention.
Oh, I was, just I think someone was talking at
No,
the
it's
time.
no problem.
Okay.
Just joshing you.
Shall we continue on our wonderful journey?
All this work every week for people just to go ahead and watch porn as I'm trying to DM. No problem. Thanks for stopping by tonight, guys.
I jokingly say, no, Alexandra, I think we should just return back to the farm.
Whoa, touche.
And then we
Wow.
continue on, obviously. Yes, that was a dig, Alexander. Yeah, anyway.
I'm tapping my foot there.
Do you have your tapping your foot macro for Dragon Age yet? I know you had one for D&D
No,
Next.
that was the eye roll.
Ah, the eye roll, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to make one.
Well, as we have a massive bulk of Alexander in front of us, we cannot move forward until he does.
Hey, what's up, son of horse? Sorry for the delayed greet.
I'm moving forward inch by inch.
Yeah, sometimes it does do that.
Suicide.
The actual,
Okay.
slow loading of maps, especially
I
when
stopped
dynamic
right here.
lighting and quite a few assets are involved. So,
I kind of go off to the side.
I'll walk up and just have him hold his light out so I can inspect stuff as I go.
yeah, you see just quite a few splinterings of wood, a little bit of dust, some rubble. It looks like sort of some of the looks like to appear that some of the ceiling is starting to fall in.
I go.
Doesn't look to be. It's definitely a hazard, of course, but it doesn't look to be threatening, as in to, turn around and run for your life or anything.
It doesn't actually say, David, so I'm going to leave it to your judgment for this primal magic talent. Can I manipulate this flame at all, as in make it move around, or is it just static? It doesn't actually say it. It says I can use it to set mundane objects alight. It doesn't say anything to do with manipulation of it, though.
Well, it could be. It could be Green Ronin's version of D&D's light. I mean, it could be. I mean, can that be cast on other people, or no?
It doesn't say. Again, it literally just says exactly what I said. Exactly what
Yeah,
I read out.
well-
There's nothing.
I would have no problem, honestly, if you wanted to use that as your light spell, and you can cast it on, objects like shields, swords, helmets. I really don't care. So one or the other. I mean, we could use the homegrown light spell that we created, or you can just use that and have the same effect. One or the other, doesn't matter to me. Something like that.
Okay. You
no big
said
deal.
that the ceiling seems to be rotting.
Hey,
and
what's up,
falling
Walker?
in.
I
Are
love
there
this
any,
system, actually.
Especially above this area here. Are there any quite sizable holes in the ceiling at all?
No, there's none that you can. It just looks like a portion of the ceiling kind of collapsed in. The wood beams have broken, but it doesn't look like threatening. I mean, it's not just a constant drip of sand and earth. It seems like it's been there for a while. So
Now, when you say broken, do they look like they rotted and broke, or do they look like they were forcibly broken?
a little bit of both. It looks like this place is definitely old. I mean, it has a light layer of slime onto the walls and to the ceiling, but the wood as well also has a little bit of erosion to it. So, like I said, it's a little bit of both.
Okay. If you allow me to make my flame levitate slightly and move up towards one of these holes to see if it illuminates anything in the darkness or the shadowing of any of like the holes in the ceiling where this stuff has fallen through.
Yeah, it's not a big hole. You can actually see where the actual, the top of the roof still is, where the earth inside that was over the roof.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Out again, basically, what I'm trying to ascertain is, did something smash it from above? And
No,
maybe
it just
could
looks
be
like it's just a
lurking?
natural
That's what I'm
cave-in.
trying to ascertain.
It's just a natural cave-in.
Okay, cool. That's what I was trying to ascertain with all my questions.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's no problem. And Alexander, as you get to the middle, you see a four-way, one that goes south, east, and west.
I wait for the group to come.
Okay, now you need to hold your token right there.
There's four-way.
There's a trap right in the middle.
Alexander is
Would
down
I do anything like that? I
It's
mean,
an athletic, you
seriously.
fall in,
Would I do anything like that?
there. Yeah.
Whoops.
rocks fall, you die.
No, I need to. Wrong layer.
There's a pitfall trap here.
Yes, you have fallen into a trap, and this is a large pit. I need you to make a dexterity acrobatics check to tumble safely to the side before you fall and take damage.
16.
That is a fail. You fall directly into the pit, onto your back, and you take a total of 11 damage. And now you're at the bottom of a 13 to 14 foot pit.
So, it's nice down here. A little damp, but nice.
Everybody gets around to do something.
Wow.
I say, okay, I guess that we'll see you on our way back.
Okay, bye.
Well, I have a rope, but it would take all three of us to get him out.
I shout out, Alexander, we're going to throw a rope down to you. It's okay if you tie it around your neck. No, I'm kidding. I don't say the last bit.
I think it's superior in
Um,
several ways over D&D or any D20 system,
Okay.
Walker. I really do.
Throw the rope, please.
The system is a little light. There's no attacks of opportunity, but that's why I've house ruled
Are we chunking down
a
the rope?
simple system
Yeah,
inside
we'll
of the
put down a
game.
rope and all
But
three
other
of
than
us
that,
will
I love
grab
it.
it.
I love the
We'd like to
mana
keep hold of
system
one
for
end of it, though, not
spells.
just gonna throw it.
I just really like it.
Sorry, it goes back to an old game I DM'd, and
I would
made
like to
that
convert
joke on
this
some
to
of the websites
D&D
and throw a rope
next.
down. I said,
This
okay, then you throw the rope
3d6
down.
system. This is an actual
Well, none of you kept
system
hold of the other
that you
end.
can
It's
actually
just- you
license
just
from
rope down at the
Green
bottom,
Ronin and create
Yeah.
your own fantasy settings. So,
Yeah.
I grab the rope and
okay.
wait for them to brace themselves.
As you, okay, everybody, you need to make actually you need to make a strength check there, Alexander, because the three people pulling you up, I'm not going to make them do rolls. And as you're pulling up, first off, make your roll first, and then I'll explain what happens.
14.
That's actually pretty low. So, as you're getting up, you hear clicks beneath you, and spikes shoot up from the floor. You're not going to take the full brunt of the damage, but nonetheless, you do get hit for an additional 9 points of damage from the spikes.
With them being spikes, would that be penetrating or just regular damage?
That's definitely penetrating damage. Well, actually, the fall was penetrating damage as well. So I didn't, I didn't take any armor factor off of that damage. It's just pure, penetrating damage.
Yeah, cool.
There's shiny, but there's spikes down here. I attempt to climb back up again.
Yeah, you get out. You just as you're getting out, you get bombarded
Poked in the
by
foot.
spikes in your ass.
We wonder why Alexander climbs out with a smile on his face.
Yeah, right.
I pick Bella up and I throw her in the spike pit.
Okay, no, we'll go with that. We'll do that then. So he throws
Alright.
me in the spike pit.
You need to do a check, a strength check versus acrobatics check on your part, Bell. So Crow, roll 13. You need an acrobatics check there, Bell. Hey, he picked him up and
That's probably
picked her
gonna
up
be
and threw
fail.
him. So
Yeah, fail.
Bell, you are able to counteract his grapple, and you've basically pushed him back into the pit. You've basically,
I'm dead.
as he's tried to push you in, you've actually countered that and basically thrown him back into the
Can
pit.
I
So
call my actual counter because I don't want to push him back into the pit? I just want to push him away because I don't want to actually
okay,
hurt
sure,
him.
I'll let you
I
do
just
that.
wanted to avoid him pushing me, and that was all.
Sure, you can do that. And you're actually quite startled there, Alexander, that a small, petite, curvaceous De La Shelf has actually countered your power.
Meh.
The strong Kunari that you are.
Yeah, so I'm not pushing him back in. I'm literally gonna, dodge out of the way and like matrix out of the way and kind of like,
Ooh.
Push him against the
Very-
wall. And
yeah,
kiss
push him
him.
just against the
And
wall.
whoa,
and say,
they. I like it. Zombie
and,
apocalypse. It's coming.
Yeah, and then just kind of chuckle and shake my head and kind of like take a step away. Like, will these brutes never learn, kind of thing.
How do you feel being manhandled by a female elf, Alexander?
Please be right back.
Oh. I'll have to ask him that whenever he gets back, so. that probably surprised the crap out of him, which is pretty good actually.
Okay, it's fairly clear that Alexander can't lead the way without getting
Yeah,
hurt. So I'm gonna light a torch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna let him out of combat too. I'd hate to waste a mana this early.
There you
Or-
go. You've got a light source now, Elephane.
I'll
I'm gonna
bandage him.
sidestep the pit and move over here.
It is, Walker. Let me get you guys the link. I'll get you the link right now.
I'm
Actually,
gonna stand here and wait for everyone to just kind of stand there.
how do you feel about being manhandled by a female dwarf?
I don't.
Okay, I did
To
titanium
be honest,
elf to
I really don't
dwarf.
care.
Oh, you care.
Alexander, take 5 points of healing.
Second. Yeah, I got it.
You're gonna out of combat heal for the rest of it. I don't want to waste mana.
I'm not gonna waste my out of combat heal.
Well, there's no out of combat heals. It's just a quick 5-minute breather. But you weren't in
Yeah.
combat, so you aren't eligible to use that.
I would have wasted anyway. My stupidity.
As I walk forward, I will do perception checks for traps and whatnots.
I'm becoming more
Ow.
ruthless as a DM. I'm becoming more ruthless.
Bring it.
Every
No,
time.
I was being
Oh!
stupid.
David, I appreciate you letting me not push him back in though, because
Yeah,
like,
it's
my
no problem.
character, wouldn't do that.
No, I
you
was
know.
just doing that to just to do it. So, all right.
I'm not trying to like party killer. I'm not trying to like, I just
If-
literally was like, I didn't want to be thrown in myself.
Yeah.
I
If my
wanted him to at
character
least
would have
try.
died, I already have another
No
one
problem.
that would have replaced Alexander.
Now, Elephane, what were you doing to actually, find the traps? I guess I could say.
Their perception.
Okay. Did you actually roll a perception check?
Not yet. I just waited right here.
Okay. So I guess you just traveled over the corner of the pit. You're fine. Yeah, you're able to do that without any problems.
But just let me know when you need a perception check done.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and do it.
Wow. Okay, I see shit.
You got 2 stun points though.
Literally, you see shit on the floor from a bat.
It's all 2s.
Yeah.
Yeah, you found a false. You said where were you when you checked for this? I need to know that. Are you right here, or are you back where?
It's back right here.
Okay, well, right here, as you're in this area, you find another sort of like not another, but you find a panel right here on the edge of the trap.
I say, is there
Alright.
anything
And
you
that
can
is
do
for
to
this
actually,
corridor.
cover this back up again, Elephane?
That's what I'm intent to do now. I'm gonna flip it and brace for impact.
All right, give me an engineering check to disable the trap.
That's cunning.
Cunning, yep.
Wow, a 7.
Yeah,
Wow.
you can't get it to work for some reason.
My
Yep.
big butt broke it.
Yeah, you're not able to get it to work.
So you guys are gonna have to like, yeah.
The
Call
D,
around.
the DC is
I
definitely
wait
somebody
for
else?
the
Higher
some
than a
agents to
7.
go.
I wait for Elephane
Yeah,
to
no-
take a
no
couple
problem at all,
steps back
Walker.
so there's enough room at the other side of the actual
You can look at all the
pit.
character sheets and stuff and all the
And,
handouts that I
once she
currently have
does,
in the journal.
I'll do you need to do some kind of like dex thing to go across it, or can I just comfortably walk over it?
Sure, you can
Well,
you
you
can
know.
squeeze over the corner of it. I mean, but if you want to do something, outrageous like a triple Linden backflip or something like that, of course I'm going to make you
just
guys
a
do an
simple
acrobatics check.
walking past it will do.
Okay, yeah, you're able to you're able to get by, and you also see a corridor going south, east, and west.
I will attempt to do the same thing that Elfin just tried to do, and to just kneel down to investigate the actual panel that there is there. Do you need me to also do a engineering check?
Sure do.
Okay, that is. Sorry, you said that was cunning, didn't you?
It is
Yeah, it's
cunning
cunning.
engineering. Yep.
Well, that's not much better, but I did get trip 3s.
Yeah, you're not able to. It's just something that is not in your area of expertise. But nonetheless, take a glance at it, you take a gander at it, and you can't determine what the heck is going on with that. It's just not in your
Do I
skill
think
range.
maybe the spikes being up are actually in some way interfering with it, possibly?
If you want to go down there and check, go ahead.
Yeah, you're not able to determine that.
Okay, I'll turn to the party and say,
As you fall backward into the pit. Ah! I'm just kidding.